Welcome to this week's energy forecast. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Sarah Louise. I'm an intuitive. I'm a reader of the cosmic weather, here to share with you my intuitive take on what's coming up this week. So what energy is going to be around, what that cosmic weather is doing, and how you could possibly navigate yourself through this week. So, my beautiful friends, as many as you know, I'm still away. This is my second week away. I'm in this beautiful island in Thailand, tiny little island called Koh Tao, on the most incredible beach in a little bay called Shark Bay. And yeah, been tuning in and doing heaps of channeling and beautiful work this week, which I will share with you all over the next few weeks. So anyway, if it gets a little bit noisy, you can hear some birds, or you see me kind of going like this, it's because there's these little flies around today. And yeah, we're in nature, yeah, in the best place possible. So yeah, they're a bit noisy, but whatever. All right, this week we have a really cool week coming up in the cosmic weather. Okay, we've got the solstice and we've got the full moon in Capricorn. The full moon is the first of 2 consecutive full moons in Capricorn, and there's massive push. There's like this massive theme coming in on new beginnings. And I know that many of you would be like, oh God, here she goes again, same. Yeah, it is kind of very much same theme that we're working with this year. And then we get all these kind of levels and these different kind of types of push that, you know, are really helping us in our evolution and growing. And yeah, this week I feel like we've got this another kind of step up coming. Yeah, so the solstice is midpoint of the year. You know, they call the solstice, the equinox, is the kind of acupuncture points through the year, where we kind of, you know, have this beautiful time where, you know, we get the opportunity to go, okay, you know, reflect, where am I at, where do I want to go. I believe that the solstice is a real time. It's a sacred time of ritual, of really kind of stepping back into ourselves, you know, looking after all those aspects of ourselves, you know, meditating, you know, tuning into our bodies, tuning into our minds, and doing some real beautiful sacred ceremony. You know, those have worked with me for, you know, years, maybe 10 or 20, and know that I've always celebrated the solstice. You know, it's ritual, it's, you know, light a candle, jot down your intentions, meditate, tune in, really focus your energy on, okay, where do I want to go? What is the next 6 months? What do I want it to look like? What do I want to achieve? And then start, you know, dropping those points into your beautiful, you know, timeline till the end of this year. Yeah, what does it look like? How am I going to achieve that? You know, how do I feel? How do I want to feel? What changes do I need to make to get to where I want to go? What steps do I need to put into place? Like, this is really time. And then we've got this incredible Capricorn full moon that's really about kind of doing the work to create freedom, doing the work to create the, you know, the best possible you. And I feel like there's so much clearing and shifting, and I know sometimes that can be like a little bit uncomfortable. You know, we're kind of letting go of some more of our old security blankets, and we're having to trust more than ever. And, you know, it can be a little bit challenging. And my advice to you right now is to really do some work on your kind of, on your heart center, on love. You know, there's 2 places we come from, love or fear. And if you feel yourself going into fear, drawing it back to love. You know, really tuning into that mind. Everything is created in our minds. You know, I'm on holiday, so I've been doing, you know, I bought some old books with me, and I went back to, you know, I've been reading Conversations with God, and, you know, in there there's this beautiful bit on health, and it's like, you know, worry and fear and all those things in your mind will create disharmony in your body and sickness, and that's where it all, you know, we create it all there. And we, you know, we can very much go into like blaming, you know, I didn't create it, it was this, or it was that, or it was this situation. But it's always our response, you know. And we have to take moments to really step back. And you know, you might not be as fortunate as me. I feel very blessed and very grateful to be able to step out of my life for a couple of weeks and, you know, do reflection and do my planning and, you know, be in nature. But we can actually do that in our daily life as well. So, you know, you may think, oh, well, it's all right, you know, you're there, you can do that. But no, you can do it in your daily life. Take a moment, you know, go do your meditation, sit down and journal, go into a quiet space, go into a spot in nature, even if that's like a, you know, a tiny little patch that you have of grass or sand or mud or whatever, you know. For some people, it may be just looking at a picture of nature, you know, and tune in, you know, how's my body at right now? Is there any imbalance going on? How's my mind at? What am I focusing on? Where am I worrying? Where is the fear coming in? How can I turn that to love? Yeah. And just, as I say, really working on that heart space, really working on coming from that place of love, really doing your planning, really going, okay, you know, where am I going? Where am I at? What does it look like? What do I want it to look like? What do I need to do? And just letting that beautiful full moon Capricorn energy, it's like the first part of the story is going to start really unraveling and unfolding. You know, as I say, we've got 2 full moons in Capricorn. I have got a live session, not next week, the week after. So a few days after this full moon and the solstice happens when I get home. So yeah, I am going to be tuning into the solstice energy, really picking up our beautiful messages from that and sharing them with you in that session. And then we'll do another session under that second full moon in Capricorn, because as I say, to me it's a 2-part story of the next 6 months. So, you know, we want to read the book, we want to know what's coming up, we want to tune in, we want to take the lessons, we want to take the blessings. Yeah, because when we're consciously living and we're, you know, feeling empowered and, you know, we're on top of stuff, we don't get hit by that side storm, you know, we don't get our feet kind of taken away because, you know, we've been unconscious and we haven't been, you know, looking, you know. So yeah, I also like to share with you that I feel we have to go back to basics a little bit. So being away at the moment, just observing, you know, the most incredible nature and life, it's actually really heartbreaking to watch what mobile phones have done for people. And yes, there is this incredible way that we can share, like I can share with this, you know, to you now, and, you know, we can help each other in this way. But there has to be some level of boundary around this. You know, I walk around, you know, this incredible place and people are eating breakfast in the most stunning environment. They're all staring at their phones. Or, you know, you go to the most incredible sunset, you know, spot, and all people are interested in is taking pictures, and they don't just take one, you know, beautiful shot. It's like people stand there for half an hour posing, and, you know, for what? To show others that they're having a good time. Like, we have to get real. This level, it's quite disturbing. It really is quite disturbing. So I share this with you because I really would love us all to be much more aware of how much time we are spending, you know, looking down at our phones, and how much we're missing by looking up, you know. I really want you to, when you're doing your planning for the next 6 months, I want you to think what's really important to you. And, you know, some beautiful friends of mine have recently separated after a long period of time. And my husband yesterday, he's, you know, very keen on his football, and, you know, he's sent a message to his, you know, my friend saying, you know, oh, I can't believe, you know, the game didn't blah, blah, blah. And the response back from my friend, who's obviously in that really open-hearted, like, you know, there's no, you know, no bigger space is there than when we're kind of a little bit or very heartbroken, you know, we're in our raw emotions. And he said to my husband, like, forget about the game, worry about the things that are important to you, you know, worry about the things you love. And he's like, yeah, but I like, he's like, no, think about it. Worry about the things that you love. And I don't, not worry, but be focused on those things, you know? And I think that, as I say, I think that we have lost touch with reality in a really sad way. And I think that we got to start shifting that, you know, and if we can do that one at a time and come back, oh, it's beautiful butterflies coming to see us. If we can, you know, step out of that unreal world, come back into our hearts, focus on truly what's important, spend time with the ones that we love, you know, it's going to really help us. And especially with this shifting of energy that's happening, that we're in anymore, it's where we got to go. This fake, weird, unreal world, it's not serving us. It's actually making us all quite sick. So think about that when you're doing your planning. Come from your heart, come from love, come from what's real, come from truth, come from, you know, that space of being present, connected, because all of this screen and all of this, you know, it's so disconnected, it's so lonely. And you see these people just staring down, it's lonely. Yeah, so just use these platforms, you know, for your growth, put them down, you know, just take a little bit, use it a little bit, put it down. Like everything, in moderation, right? So that's my little rant for the week. I will bring you I know this is a little bit late, I'm on island time, yeah? And I will bring you a forecast at the end of the week, and then, as I say, the following week we'll have our session together. And yeah, I'm super pumped for that, because yeah, there's some incredible messages and energy coming through that, yeah, as I say, I'm super going to share with you all. So have a beautiful week. Solstice, do your rituals, you know, really tune into that energy, or wait for me next week. I'm cool. Full moon in Capricorn, it's about freedom, it's about doing the work, it's about stepping into who you want to be. Yeah. I'm just going to turn this around. I'm going to show you this beautiful space where I am, because it's just magic, and just share it with you all. So have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Let me turn this around for you. How cool is this, hey? It's my little beach hut where I'm staying in a little bay called Shark Bay.